Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of How to Do Stuff at Home. Today we're going to talk about composting, okay? I don't know if you do composting at home, but what composting is when you cut off parts of a vegetable that you're not going to use, or you cut off the bottom of the celery or the outside of an onion. You can then put that in a little bowl and then throw it in your composter, which you usually keep in the backyard. This is the composter I have. You'll see there's some bugs flying around and there's a bunch of rotting food. I also will dump some ashes in there from our fireplace and, you know, sometimes tree limbs and stuff like that. I have a tool here that allows me to shut the circular composter. Now it's shut. And in order for it to mix up and actually become fertilizer and be something that I want to use, I have to kind of roll it around. So I'm going to take it off its little top. It's kind of leaky and it's really nasty. I'm going to kick it. I'm just going to kind of leave it on its side for now. Now, my younger brother the other day gave me this trash can because they didn't want it anymore. And so I wanted the trash can because once that's mixed up real good, and it's really stinky, it smells absolutely horrific. But once that's mixed up real good, I'm going to then transport it to this thing. All right, I'm just going to dump it in here, and it's going to be a really stinky mess. But when I get ready to plant things, that compost ends up being really good fertilizer. And so that's why we save those pieces of the food. Now, you don't want to put meat in your compost. You don't want to put any kind of protein that's from an animal, but you can take any of your scrappings from vegetables or anything like that and throw it in your composter. And if you don't have a circular one like I do, you can buy one at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart, and some people even make one out of a giant 55-gallon drum, and they'll put it on some sort of stand, cut a hole in it, and then they can spin it with some sort of handle or something like that. But I like mine. It wasn't super expensive. I think I got it as a gift a long time ago, and I've had it for probably 10 years. And you can just spin it on the thing if you want, but I like to push mine away and let it roll away because it's really stinky. And then after I let it turn for a bit, I'll come back with my tool and I'll open it, and then I'll go ahead, since I have a new trash can now, and I'll dump it in there, and I'll start the cycle all over again. But the compost has to just sit in there and deteriorate, and it takes a while for it to kind of break down, but once it's broken down, then it's really useful as good fertilizer. Okay, thank you very much.